Thank you. Welcome to Art is Dope. Hello, my name is Nathan Wheeler. This is the podcast where we get together with Virginia's tightest artists. And that's what the pitch is. I actually read that on a how to get your podcast better, more views website. Yeah.
Sounds like
They said to make it like interesting within the first like minute.
I mean, yeah, I'm very interested. I'm very intrigued.
No, on my part, dude. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for tuning in. I'm Nathan. I just said all that, but we have a guest. Welcome back.
Yeah.
If
been
you
a
keep
while.
Keep up with Art is Dope. Drew Hodson.
What up?
Everyone, welcome Drew Hodson. I would handshake you, but
Yeah, weird times.
current situations,
Yeah,
right?
it's all good.
How do you feel about that? I
family.
mean, I feel like I am pretty sanitized most of the day.
Yeah.
I have my miniature squirt bottle.
Oh yeah, for like the
Of-
gas stations and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you know I got it from a gas station?
I don't know, man.
That's intense. But yeah, thank you for coming on the show. I would hate to shake your hand, but like we just said, but thank you so much. How you doing? Has it been a year?
It's probably
Since
it's
you've been
probably
here?
been a year, over a year,
A year.
I'd say.
So if you're watching this is like time capsule situation.
Yeah,
a year
dude.
time. Drew Hodson, thank you. A lot has changed, would you say? Or would you say, nothing has changed?
I'd say a good amount has changed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, definitely the times. 2020 is really wild.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hold on, I'm going to do this.
All right, weird.
Better. If you don't know, what I just did was rotate the mic towards Drew's face. And that
So
is
I can
just
kiss
for...
the mic.
Yeah, I should have... That's a great analogy. I need to start saying that to people. Like,
Yo, kiss the mic.
yeah, because it's like good in your ears, when you hear it like this.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely
right?
I don't know. It's just weird hearing myself.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Like,
Yeah.
it's weird. Are you adjusted? Are you almost not adjusted, or what?
I
Because
mean,
you-
I'll get used to it pretty quick.
You seem like you are on a lot of radios and like
A lot of talk shows.
talk shows.
Yeah,
You're not used to
no.
the mics because you're pretty famous, bro.
I mean, I appreciate it. I don't know about all that.
Famous, dude.
But,
I think you're famous for a lot of reasons, but the main reason, the most artistic, I think, reason is your drawings. Drawings. Scratch that, dude. Someone cancel me right now. Why did I say portraits?
Portraits?
Fucking. What would you classify what you do?
I've just gotten into like, well, it started off I was doing like more abstract paintings.
Paintings.
Yeah, just paintings.
Paintings, dude. I stink at talking.
Yeah,
dude.
basically just paintings.
No, not
Just
basically.
smearing paint.
If you're watching the live like YouTube visuals on Art is Dope on YouTube, you just literally type that in. We got some of Drew's paintings right here. Can you explain this one? So this is that one right here, right? The first one.
Okay. Yeah, so like a lot of my work I'd get from like the old Marlboro Man ads.
Oh.
So yeah, that's basically just like an old ad, and I kind of yeah.
I
got
like
inspired.
how. So do you know who have you heard of Gonzo, like I think it's called Gonzo journalism.
No.
What is his name? Hold on, let me look up his name. Hold on. Gonzo journalism. What is his name, dude? I was literally just watching it today. God, sorry. Hang
Was
tight.
it like a documentary?
Yeah. Hunter S. Thompson.
Oh yeah. That's the Fear and Loathing dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's what that like reminds me of.
Oh, dude, I appreciate
sorry,
that.
sorry.
That's a good compliment.
Yeah,
Thank
that's what
you.
it kind of reminds me of. That's why I hit you up like I did hit Drew Hodson up for personal paintings, and if you want personal paintings, we'll leave all of his information in the link below.
Yeah, I do that.
So
Commission type.
yeah. So but that's kind of what it reminds me of. Can you kind of like see an inspiration? Were you inspired by any of that, like on Hunter S. Thompson or any of like that, like I guess his period of time before he committed suicide?
I mean, like nothing really comes to mind, but like definitely, subconsciously it's probably made a pretty big impact. Like I remember like when I was probably 16, I read his book about the Hells Angels.
Yeah,
which that was really cool.
Yeah,
that was pretty
intense.
inspirational. Yeah. But as far, I mean, yeah, all of his stuff is sick. I've never really like looked up to him too much.
Yeah, not like an inspiration type thing.
No, yeah, I've always been a fan, but
Who would you say you do draw inspiration from in your current work as a paintist? Or what would you classify yourself? Classifications are bad. Boxes are bad.
I don't know. I guess I'd say I'm a painter.
Painter.
That's what I like.
Nice.
That's what I like to do. I like to paint for the most part.
Painter, Drew Hodson.
Painter guy, Drew.
That's sick.
Yeah.
So how did this stumble about, or how did this come to fruition? Because you started off skateboarding, right? Mostly, correct? And then
for sure. I was all.
So you never
all
started
skateboarding.
painting off the bat?
No, I mean, no, definitely not.
Like when you were younger?
I mean, like maybe in art class, but nothing like I was never like nothing caught my eye with that. But I remember. I don't even know like the dude P-Spliff for GX 1000, the skateboarder.
Oh, GX 1000, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, he passed, and he was like a big painter, and I don't know, that kind of hit me. I don't know, I wouldn't say like a deep level, but I don't know. So I picked up painting, and then I got injured shortly after that. So then I picked it up really hard, and then I just kind of kept going with it. And then I think like the first cowboy I painted was maybe like not even a year ago. So like that's like the stuff with the brushwork is really recent.
So is that kind of like where you, I guess, visually, or like do you kind of relate with that country, that old Western style of, cowboys and rodeos, and like, remember when there were like shoot-offs, like people would step in the middle of the gunslingers, they would step in this is real, right? Like they would step in the middle of like the town. They'd be like, "Hey, I got a problem with you, buddy. You looked at my mistress wrong, bro."
Exactly, man.
And then they would just like go out in the middle of the town and then just like shoot each other.
Yeah, Red Dead
Red Dead Redemption. Yeah. So maybe that is that an inspiration at all in terms of visually and how you kind of see things and like portray your visuals, I guess?
Yeah, definitely. For sure. Like once I wasn't like really. I mean, I guess I've always kind of been like into the Western theme. Yeah. But once I painted that first cowboy, like it just kind of clicked, Yeah. And I was like, dude, I am so down for this, like, and like I immediately went from like a small, like maybe like 12-inch by 12-inch canvas to like a 3-foot by 4-foot canvas.
Dude, you pulled up in here with your trunk open, and it was like it took up the entire trunk.
Yeah, I gotta get them out of those. I like to work big.
How long do those take to like make?
The one in my car, I'd say I spent a solid like maybe like 4 or 5 days straight on it, just kind of throughout the day. Yeah, I mean, but also like others take a lot longer. It just depends on
Yeah. So
how I'm feeling.
Yeah. So kind of going back to like the Hunter S. Thompson Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Have you started on that? Because low key, I don't want to drop anything right now.
I'm kind of bummed.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, it's hanging up on my wall.
Yes, dude, I need to see that. I need to see that right now. We'll put it up right now, right here. Can we put it up right here?
I don't know, man. It's pretty rough. This is just a drawing. I'm not much of a drawer.
Question mark on
that. But I mean, it's coming together, I guess.
Yo, that looks awesome.
I'm gonna add some.
Put it up right here. No, I'm just joking. That looks awesome.
I'm gonna add some more stuff too. I'm gonna throw like a big neon sign in the back. I've been feeling the neon signs lately, so I'm gonna do that. And
so if you had
get the guy's beer belly in there.
Dude, get the gut, dude.
Yeah, that's my next project.
Yeah, dude. He's
got
to
work on that.
Work on the beer gut.
Yeah,
that's I don't want to drop too much knowledge on like what's going down, because we won't show it here yet. Okay, how about that? But it's, if you haven't seen Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Johnny Depp and who played his lawyer?
I don't know.
Really,
that guy was my favorite. Like I didn't even watch it until you hit me up about it. So I was like, oh man, like yeah. I mean, like I've always seen like just them driving down like the highway.
Yeah.
Like I've seen that scene, but I never really like watched it.
So you watched the movie?
Dude, I've watched it like 4 times since you hit me up. Yeah.
Yes.
I've been like getting
That movie is incredible. We'll link that movie down here. I highly suggest everyone watch.
It's a very good movie.
Yeah, I highly suggest everyone watch Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Johnny Depp, because it's about Hunter S. Thompson, dude.
Yeah, dude. He wrote it. I didn't realize that until like the other day.
Yeah, dude. He wrote it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I had no idea.
It was a book, and then they turned it into a movie.
Oh yeah, so that's kind of what I was kind of like alluding to, the gonzo journalism. Like I think that's what it was called, because because I watched it. All right, I'm gonna go on like a little. I have ADD, I think, but
no, go for it.
So I was at work today, And this job I currently work at is awesome. I love it. I'm very appreciative of this job. But
Dude, what's their name? Shout them out.
no. I love it. I'll bleep it here.
All right.
It's he forgot the stuff. Yeah.
All right. Shout out them.
Shout out. Yeah, shout out. He forgot the stuff. Yeah. He forgot the stuff. Yeah. He forgot the stuff. Yeah. And shout out.
I was applied to them. I saw them on Indeed.
You should, dude. That'd be. They never work there.
That's what I'm saying. Is he not there anymore?
No, he quit.
Oh,
But
man.
what I'm saying is, sometimes like you're just for like literally 6 hours, like from like 7 in the morning to like, not even like joking, like 5 type thing, p.m. You're like, I literally took a nap today
At work?
on the job.
Word? Like just in your whip?
No, on the floor. Like
Oh,
we
true.
do like of a basketball gym did.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was hella comfy. I like hard surfaces on my back, especially like.
Did you
it's
get like
free
those nostalgic
chiropractic.
like middle school basketball vibes?
It smelled good. Like
Yeah.
the smell I can remember. Like
Yep.
that. The smell is
Sweaty-
distinct.
The sweaty basketball.
It
court?
wasn't sweaty though, because it was like no one was playing in there.
True.
But yeah, the smell, the sweaty is nuts too. But yeah, there's sometimes I just like there's nothing to do. So like I was literally just taking a nap, and then just doing a little bit of work, and then taking another like little nap. But I brought my MacBook. Thank goodness. Shout out Mac. Shout out Apple. I love Apple so much. I love you. Thanks for fixing all my stuff, guys. Seriously. Shout out Apple and short form. But so I was watching a Hunter S. Thompson documentary on YouTube.
I think
The whole-
I probably just watched like something pretty similar.
Really?
I mean, I fell asleep like within 15 minutes, but
Same. Well, I didn't do that, but yeah, you should watch the whole thing. Like like his life is crazy, dude. Like the things he was doing and like just his artistic expression, I think, or whatever.
very like one of a kind for sure.
Yeah, very nuts.
Yeah.
So let's get back to you though. Thanks for coming on. Drew Hodson is on, by the way. Thanks for
Yeah.
coming on, Drew Hodson.
Glad to be here. Glad to be back.
Made quite the trip. But appreciate it. So, other than your current situation in terms of expressing yourself through, your paintings,
Yeah.
is there another expression that makes you feel good? Honestly, like serotonin levels. There's like been like studies in terms of like creative mindsets, like mental stuff.
Right.
Like it kind of just brings serotonin and joy or happiness. Serotonin is like the scientific level, version of it. But is there anything that you do that gives you that as well, or is it just painting?
I mean, well, I've been into photography for a while, like just film photography, like point and shoot type stuff. But I took like a road trip out west, and I didn't really paint. I just kind of took photos the whole time. And getting that film back was just like so. It was even like I don't know. It was like I was reliving it again. So definitely like I love like I've been getting into photography a little bit more since then. But that's definitely like a good way to express myself.
For sure. Is it more like so? It's not digital though, right? It's like
No, it's film.
Film.
Yeah, it's film, and like I'll edit it a little bit. It's not,
No, but-
it's not raw, but yeah.
but you don't get it back immediately, right? You have to wait.
No, that's the thing. Like I was sitting on it for like a few months, and then like I got it back, and it was so sick. It was so cool to look back on, like just remembering taking them, and I'm like, dude, this is gonna look so sick. Turned out even better.
Exactly. And it's not just like a point and click thing either. Like it's like a machine you have to.
Yeah, I mean, I've upgraded since then. I have a Nikon N90S, I believe.
Shout out Icon.
Yeah, it's a really good. It's like an autofocus type deal.
Oh whoa.
Yeah,
so
so,
like
I mean,
you tap the screen. It's like.
No, there's no screen on it.
Oh word. Okay.
But no, it's a nice camera. I like it.
Yeah. But
Yes,
it's like it's film.
Yeah, it's film, like 35 millimeter.
Wow. But you
I
still
don't-
have to. So it's automatic, but it still has to like set the. You don't have to set anything.
I mean, well, there's an automatic option on it. I can also manually shoot and kind of focus it however I want.
Yeah.
But the autofocus kind of helps sometimes.
Oh,
It's
autofocus.
it's a little more
Convenient.
advanced. Yeah.
Advanced.
I don't know. Probably didn't happen back in the day.
Dude, yeah. Do you
But-
think their minds were just like, holy crap, this has
Autofocus?
autofocus? Yeah.
Probably, man. That's how
Oh.
my mind was.
Yeah.
That was like a few years ago. Yeah.
That's awesome. Genuinely, like, wow, this is awesome.
I mean, yeah, I haven't been disappointed with it. So
Yeah. Do you think it's? I don't know. I don't want to start a photo war in terms of digital and.
No, you're gonna kick my ass. I don't know anything.
No,
about
no. I'm saying like, do you like digital like DSLR like you can like shoot it and see it immediately, or do you think you like you have to wait to get the prints back? In your opinion.
In my opinion, that's how it's always been for me. I've never really had like a professional. I had a GoPro for like a second.
GoPro.
I mean, I
don't really like GoPros. I'm not gonna lie.
No hate on them, but it's not my thing.
No hate on GoPros.
But
GoPro, you stink.
I mean, yeah, I've always shot with 35 millimeter, and like it's always something where like I'm not too eager to get them back. So like I'll sit on some rolls for like a few months, and then I get them back. I'm like, yo, what? What was I doing?
That is pretty sick. That's crazy though, because it is such a, I don't want to say dated, but it's an older technology, but it looks so good. I was looking at this pardon me,
should get that in there.
That was the Modelo. That wasn't me, dog. I was looking at this footage from like 1975 of Led Zeppelin. They were coming out of Madison Square Garden. It was like they had just played and they were walking out like off stage, and like all these people are freaking out, and they filmed it on 35 millimeter, and apparently 35 millimeter film, like the film 35 millimeter stuff, the image can equate to 4K today, like digitally.
No way.
Yeah, because it was filmed in 1975, but it looked like it was in 4K. And there's something that I don't know about, like in terms of
that's weird how that works. Yeah.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
I mean, I've heard of like what's it, like 8 millimeter, like those cameras.
Yeah.
Like I've heard of that, but not.
Because I think it goes up. It might go up in quality by 8s. 8, 16, 32. Maybe, I think I just figured that out right now.
I'll have to look it up.
All right. I just figured out the film equivalent.
You just learned all of film.
I am film.
Yeah.
I am film. Yeah, so we got Drew Hodson on. Thanks again, Drew, for coming on.
Man. Thanks for having me.
Can we get into a little golf talk?
Sure, man. I
can
talk some golf.
Yeah, so I personally, Nathan Wheeler of Art is Dope. Thank you for tuning in. Please watch us on YouTube as well. Just type in the search Art is Dope, and I swear we'll come up.
Art is Dope.
Boom. And so please type that in if you want to watch us visually. But if you're listening in your car audio, I love that as well. However, me personally, as a person, I have just recently gotten into golf.
Yeah.
I went to a Play It Again Sports. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, it's like I used to go back there a lot, like for when I was doing baseball and all that.
Yeah, it's like a used sports equipment, and hey, no shame. I don't care.
Golf is expensive, dude.
Dude,
it's expensive, man.
A whole club is like $1,000, or not a whole club, a whole set of clubs is like $1,000.
Dude, you should be like some of the shit that we're rolling out. It's pretty expensive.
Yo, what are you rolling out?
I mean, like people just order
a whole set.
I've sold like $9,000 sets before.
Whoa.
Yeah.
9,000.
Not to flex or nothing, but
no, that's a slight flex. Flex emoji here. Flex emoji here, dude. Yeah. Drew Hodson flexing on the Art is Dope podcast. Nah, but $9,000.
Yeah, people will pay a lot.
Like, so what makes a set $9,000?
Just like the brands that you put into it. Like there's just like certain, like, for instance, there's like this one. It's called Miura. Japan.
Shout out. Am I saying it right? Miura.
Yeah.
Bet.
It's basically just a average head with a nice brand logo on it.
Are they do the whole set, like drivers and shit like that? They do nines.
No, they just do irons.
Oh, just irons. Okay.
Yeah. But it's very complicated. Like there's a lot. A lot of expensive stuff in there.
It matters. Do you think it matters? Is this a controversial question? I
mean, I don't really golf. I'd say it probably matters to a certain extent, but I don't know. Golf is just supposed to be fun.
Exactly. But, I didn't do that. I didn't buy, I didn't even spend close to $1,000. Not even close to $500. Ooh. Not even close to $100.
That's a bigger flex than,
Play It Again Sports. Go there.
That's all you need.
Link at the bottom. I don't know. Put them there.
We're going to tag,
everyone. Yeah,
10
dude.
websites.
Hey, just tag everyone at the bottom.
That's cool.
Yeah. But, dude, Play It Again Sports, I bought a whole set for, I think, $80.
Yeah, dude. Nice.
And it's just to, play. I'm not really good at playing golf.
It's fun.
Right now,
it's fun just being out on the course.
Yeah, I've been like on the range. I'm like having to like. My thing is, I want to feel how every club feels every time, ever. And I'm not gonna get that experience if I'm on the course, like playing like 9 or 18 holes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that on the range, right? Don't you think? Like if you're on the driving range with like, you know, hitting the 9 iron and then hitting like make a 3-wood and then hitting a 3 and then just doing that like maybe 10 or 15 times and then just switching like with 100 balls or something.
Yeah. I mean, that was my gig. I definitely love the driving range. I don't know, it's fun.
But my thing is like the playing. Like I stink, dude.
It's so like discouraging, man.
It really is. I'm glad someone said that.
No, yeah,
that's how I feel.
It's very discouraging. Like yeah, definitely on the range. It's a lot more comfortable and like just the same thing every go.
Maybe that's just my crutch, the range. Because it is very discouraging when you're playing with really good players.
Oh, I hated that.
And they would
that's why most of the time I would just go by myself.
Yeah, dude, same. Like it's like they keep score genuinely. Like they legit keep score.
Oh, dude, I used to hate when my friends would keep score because like I knew they were cheating. Like we were never good.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, so like you hit like 3 putts on the green? It's like I got a par there.
Dude,
I got a par.
I'd probably shoot like maybe like a 7 on a par 3 every time.
Dude, it's hard, dude.
It's hard, man.
That's why, like, I think. Do you think the hitting the range just as important, or like, how do you even practice golf, low key? Can someone tell me that? How do you practice
golf?
Definitely
the range is your first bet. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the range is easy. Just practice your swing and practice aiming towards stuff and getting the line down and all that.
Can we talk about your kind of golf? Did you say you had golf clothing? Like you had a clothing brand?
It's not a brand. It's more of a
Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Let's talk
about
that.
It's for just our employees and like family and
what is
close friends. It's just like kind of workwear shirts. I can show you a picture.
Yeah, we'll put a picture up right here.
Sure, I can
on the
see
green
if I can
screen.
Find it. But yeah, it's
no, but
like,
yeah, you should show me.
You know, like the old, I guess like trucker like mechanic style work shirt with like the patch, like the name patch.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that style.
Like the blue.
Yeah.
And then just like a
yeah.
That looks sick.
Let me see. Have you heard of Peels, the clothing brand? He's from up in New York.
Peels.
Yeah, he fabricated it all for me. He has like his own.
So do you? I need to see this. Is it like mass quantity? Like you'll make it like, pow, like make a lot of. Because I've been trying to like. I need to start doing that. Honestly, I need to pay someone something.
It's a video.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so we.
Yes, that's literally what I was thinking of. That is cool looking.
Yeah, so he.
I like the white one. Can we play this video too?
Yeah, I can send it to you.
Boom, boom, boom. Video's right here.
Oh, do you have like screen sharing?
Oh yeah. I mean, you can just. I'll just. If you just send that to me.
Okay.
You can airdrop it to me.
Ooh, dude,
just airdrop everything to me, dude.
Shout out
Apple.
Dude, yeah, I just got this phone and like I have a home button.
Don't email anything.
I don't have a home button for like the first time.
You gotta swipe up. You gotta swipe up, man.
Dude, it like recognizes my face to get in my bank account.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't like that.
Dude.
I don't know. I gotta get in the settings.
Wait, what'd you say?
So I gotta get in my settings and get a little more secure.
Well, don't you think you've like, you know, I feel what you're saying on that, but don't you think it's already like been happened? Like.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just.
You know what I did?
I'm just trying to overthink it.
No, I overthink, dude. I overthink everything, dude. I low key think that I just handed someone my information the other day in terms of like digitally, because I was trying to look at my my driving record at the DMV.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, how do you find that just like anywhere? Like, how do you? I was like looking on my phone, like, and like.
What's my driving score?
Yeah, how to find driving score on on DMV or whatever, and. Some ad popped up and it looked like a legit, you know, just do this, and I was like, all right, bet I really need to find out my driving record right now.
Yeah.
And I'm a great driver, by the way.
He's really good.
I've very
ridden
good
with him a lot, and he's very good.
I'm very good, but I was like, I need to find out. Like, I just need to like look at it right now. This I just clicked the first thing I saw, and dude, I didn't put anything like major in, but I
Yeah.
put in my name, my last name, and where I live, dude. And I was like, someone's
not
probably
too
gonna,
crazy. I
someone
mean-
probably knows where I live right now distinctly.
Well, yeah, the information. Yeah. I don't know. I try not to overthink it sometimes, but
But you were like, yeah, you're definitely fucked.
yeah. Like whenever a website asks me for like my social, I'm just like, dude, what are you
Whoa.
doing?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, nothing happened. Like, obviously, like, they didn't find me. They didn't find any of my information
They
at
haven't
all.
showed up to my house yet.
They-
so,
yeah.
like,
No, but I mean, they didn't give the information that I like requested or wanted, like from
Yeah.
the website, and I just gave them all my like, not all of it, but like,
just for nothing.
yeah, for nothing. So they
Yeah.
brought. So I went back and I was like, so legit, how do you find it? And I didn't go to the first ad that I saw, because I'm smart now. You know, I learn ahead of time, and I go to the DMV's actual website, and they're like, yeah, you have to like give us your like license plate. It takes like a few days. It's like from the government. It's not just, you can't just, you know, ask for it and get it.
Yeah, I feel like that's a DMV type beat. I don't know, man.
Kind of stunk.
Yeah, it'll all work out.
Yeah. But hey, we have a segment that we always keep on. It's called Hot Question Round.
Oh man, I remember
It's
this.
called Speed Question Round.
That was
If you know,
terrible
you
last time.
know. Speed Question Round with Drew Hodson, Part 2. Speed Question Round. Yeah, let's get another clap in there. Yeah, go different tempo from my clapping.
There we go.
Great, thank you. All right, here we go.
Terrible at
You
this.
have 5 seconds. This is a new rule. Season 3 of Art is Dope podcast. Can you believe it? By the way, season 3. How great is that?
Yeah, man, that's awesome. Congrats.
1 season, 2. Thank you. 3 seasons.
Not 1, not 2.
3-peat,
3.
baby. Thank
Yeah.
you, and thank you, Drew Hodson, for being on season 3.
Dude, yeah, glad to be
Fantastic. But anyway, I saw you trying to trick me
here. Back
again.
to it.
5 seconds on the clock here. You can see it on the green screen if you watch it on Art is Dope in YouTube land. Just type in Art is Dope in YouTube. The visual for this will come up precisely. However, 5 seconds on the clock. If you're listening to this, trust me, there's actually 5 seconds. First question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you were president, the first thing you would do?
Federally legalize marijuana.
What age do you feel right now and why?
I feel 21 because I'm 21.
What is a skill you'd like to learn and why?
I'd like to learn falconry.
What does a perfect day look like to you?
Probably a nice bike ride with some good tacos.
If you could only keep 5 possessions, what would they be?
My records, my
Bah.
computer.
That was 5 seconds. What is your favorite music? What do you feel most proud of?
Dude.
Bah. These are hard, huh?
Yeah, man, you got really in depth with those.
Thank you. What is your strongest quality?
I'd feel I'm pretty indecisive.
What feels like love to you?
Oh,
What is love to you?
What?
What do you most admire in life? Who do you most admire in life?
Who? Probably like
What are your top 3 favorite books? How do you spend most of your free time?
painting?
What does tomorrow look like for you?
Tomorrow looks like Saturday.
What does your tombstone look like?
Just a big blank tombstone.
What do you want it to say?
Mm, Drew
What
was
teacher
here.
in school most impacted you on why? If you could travel anywhere, where would you go and why?
Dude, this isn't 5 seconds. I'd
What
probably
is-
go. I don't know.
Last question.
All right.
What did you choose for your profession if you could?
I'd be a travel ambassador.
And that was the 5-second quick countdown
Or
with Drew Hodson.
influencer, that's what I meant.
Great job, Drew. I mean, you did stumble. It is hard, and you were the first contestant to really get 5 seconds only for each question. But I think you did pretty good,
I felt good at the beginning, but
right?
yeah.
Well, they get harder. It's
Goes
not.
downhill.
You know what it is? Because it's a game. You know, it's like it's not just questions. It's an actual event. It's like
Yeah,
the
what's
Olympics.
did I win?
You know what you do
No.
win? You know what you do win? You win. Do you have a MacBook?
I do.
Okay, this is a certified MacBook from the Apple Store, officially. 70% isopronal wipe for a large screen, 25 centimeters by 15 centimeters. You can wipe your screen down, and it sanitizes everything, and it also cleans up any fungus or any weird stuff on your screen.
Yeah, thanks, man.
So give your MacBook a bath, and thank you for Apple.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, hold on to that.
Oh man,
that's important.
Not gonna forget that, baby.
Yeah. So I do want to go back to some of those questions that I asked in the 5 seconds, because that is kind of what this goes back to.
All right.
The 5 seconds is just a pow, 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 whoa, 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 confuse, disorient, confuse the guest.
Yeah.
But then we go back because they make you think. Right?
I guess.
Thank you.
I'm kind of second thinking them now.
So let's start off with pretty mellow one. What do you admire in your life right now?
I just admired just being happy. I think it's always a good thing to be happy.
Do you think nature provides happiness? Just going outside?
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely like scientifically proven, I bet.
Right. That.
What's that? What you were talking about earlier? The
serotonin.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
All right, you should clap for like 30 seconds while I go pee.
We're going on a pee break. Thank you, Drew Hodson. Going on a pee. We'll be right back. Thank you for tuning in to Art is Dope with Drew Hodson and Nathan Wheeler. Thank you. Thank you for coming back. Welcome back to Art is Dope. Thank you for that word from the person. The person, yeah, the sponsor person. I'm Nathan Wheeler. This is the podcast of Art is Dope, where we talk to Virginia's tightest artist and coolest artist in Virginia. And Drew Hodson is here.
Thank you.
We had to take a sponsor break, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been messing with the YouTube rentals. Like, they have some great movies.
I've been doing that a lot recently too. Like, dude, I bought like this whole it was like a 3-season series. Dude, I spent like $30 on YouTube this past month.
What were you watching?
It's called Yellowstone. It's like a
shout out Yellowstone.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like a drama type beat.
Is it what is it about?
It's like dude, it's kind of like a Sons of Anarchy.
Like, oh wow, that's a great show.
But
too.
Of like a horse ranch.
That's
it's like
dope.
Based up in Yellowstone, Montana. So.
Oh whoa.
It's like just a bunch of.
Back to the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Boom. So it's inspiration from everywhere, huh?
Yeah.
Honestly.
I've been getting I don't know. I've been seeking out more stuff since I've gotten into it. I don't know.
Like watching more stuff and
Yeah, dude. Just a lot of documentaries, just old outlaws, Billy the Kid, stuff like that. I've just been getting really into it.
Dude,
kind of corny, but
no, it's not corny at all, dude. You turned me on to some really good classic country music.
Yeah, man.
I really enjoy. Let's go to the country music section here because OG country music sounds amazing.
Outlaw Western.
Is it called Outlaw Western?
I mean, that's like a good
classification.
A good genre name.
Good genre.
Yeah.
Dude, it's not George. Dude, what? Who is? It's not George Strait. It is George Jones.
Oh yeah, dude. That's the homie.
George. Yeah. Dude, George Jones, goat. Yeah. Goated. I really like listening to him.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy What Color Are the Roses or whatever that song's called. Oh, What a Good Year for the Roses.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, what a good year for the roses. Dude, that song's great. Dude, the story is so good too. That's the cool thing about the OG country music.
That's what I've learned.
The writing is so awesome.
If you actually listen to they're just the lyrics, it's like a whole story plot almost.
It is. It is. It's a whole story. But so cool. Also the music is so good too. Yeah. And the singing I think is just incredible. Wait, can we talk about your face real quick?
I don't know, man, I guess.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it doesn't look too hot.
So if you're watching, I don't know how we just got to this, but if you're just watching on Art is Dope on YouTube visually instead of just listening, Drew, you got what's going on with your face? You got a gash, you got some bruising on your forehead.
It's a scar
and then one
at this
on your
point.
chin.
Yeah.
It looks awesome.
Thanks.
What happened?
I got like bodied by a car.
You got hit by a car, dude?
Yeah, on my bike. It's pretty bad. I got like
whoa.
What are they called? Lacerations. I got
Yes.
like a really bad one up here on my nose, my ear, my chin.
Dude, whoa.
Like it was all down to the bone.
What in the... Dude, that is insane.
Wasn't too fun. And I also dislocated my shoulder.
Where was this? What happened? Like, what? Can we talk? Can you talk about what happened?
Yeah, it was in Richmond. So like I was
man.
I don't know, man. I was just cruising on like a nice, I think it was a Sunday, just going on a nice little afternoon stroll, and I don't know. I got pretty comfortable with like the traffic in Richmond and like biking in it and stuff.
Yeah.
And like
are you biking on the street?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's intense. That's very intense.
Yeah. So like I got pretty comfortable with like the overall flow of traffic and kind of predicting what people are gonna do.
Man.
A little too confident, I guess. But anyways, I was going up to like
always gotta be careful.
I was going through like a 4-way stop, and the dude he was stopped, and I thought he was gonna let me roll through, so I kept going, and he like peeled out at the last second. No. And just like kind of T-boned me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty intense.
So straight to the hospital, huh?
Yeah, I got put in the ambulance. It was weird, like kind of coming to and not having my front teeth. That was kind of what freaked me out the most.
Whoa.
I was just like really disoriented. I remember like crawling around trying to find my teeth for whatever that would do.
Jeez, man.
But yeah, and then I realized my shoulder wasn't really working.
Whoa.
And then it was kind of just all pretty quick.
Wow.
But yeah, it was pretty scary stuff.
That's like, I cannot even imagine that. I couldn't imagine seeing that. I feel like if I saw that, I'd be like just frozen. Like, yo.
I felt terrible. Like my mom came to see me the next day, and like I knew how fucked up I looked. But like I talked to her on the phone the night before, and I was like, "Yeah, I got in a car wreck."
Jeez.
I didn't get a concussion. My shoulder's dislocated. I didn't say anything about my face. Like she just comes in and she's like,
"Oh my god,
is this my son?" I bounced back pretty quick though. I healed up quick.
When was that?
That was like mid-August.
Wow. Dude,
it was like a week after I got back from my road trip, and then I got fucking...
Dude, not gonna lie, for getting hit by a car, you look good.
Thank you. I mean, I
look pretty good.
Yeah.
Look pretty good for getting hit by a fucking car.
Back, right? I gotta get my teeth back, but that's a work in progress.
That is such an, like, no regular person can even... I can't even fathom that you just told me that.
It wasn't ideal, man.
Obviously.
I didn't want it to go down like that.
Of course, but I'm saying you have that, like, you have that perspective now.
I hate to say a near-death experience. That was my closest.
You got hit by a car.
That was my closest thing to cheating death. I mean, I don't know. It was scary, man.
That is crazy, man. But now, you just said, you're bouncing back. That is insane. Like, another round of applause.
Thanks,
Drew Hodson is walking around, and he got hit by a car.
Thanks, man.
That's insane. But like no one, I don't think anyone, probably no one. You probably in like a 1% category of anyone getting hit by cars.
I mean,
so you probably don't walk around with that, like, consciously thinking that, but.
I mean, as far as like walking around,
you're like an X-Men.
Like, dude, walking through a crosswalk now is so terrifying. I don't jaywalk. Like, it's
that's
just
what
like.
So are you more self-aware of, like, you're hyper aware of everything now, probably, huh?
I mean, I've always been aware of, like, of traffic and stuff like that, but like now I'm just like too scared to even risk it. I don't know.
So it's like mental now, mostly.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Like, I don't know. If you live down in Richmond, it's pretty.
So are you never gonna ride a bike again?
Oh nah, dude! I got a really nice one coming in the mail. I'm like really excited about it because my bike got totaled in the thing. Like,
and he's continuing to ride the bike.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Never stopping. Nah, but I went to pick up my bike and it was just like, it was just in pieces, man. I was like, you know what? I think I salvaged like my foot straps and just left it by the dumpster, by the police station.
Imagine if you kept it.
Just
hang it up on your wall.
Dude, honestly, it was kind of surreal looking back at it. I was like, damn, my bike's like that, and I'm like this. Like,
so what did your bike look like?
Like, it was just in pieces. Like, where the welds, to like, I don't know, there's like the front fork, if you know much about bikes.
I know nothing about bikes.
Anyways, like where
the front tire,
where the frame connects, like they were just kind of all snapped.
Oh, like the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like the gear or like the crank at the bottom, so it was just not a good sight.
How much was that bike?
It wasn't a crazy amount. I think I paid like $250 for it new, and put like a little bit into it, but
a little bit.
I don't know, it could be worse.
At least, dude. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, dude, my next one is like so much better. I'm so excited.
Yeah. So what are you gonna? You're just gonna start riding your bike again?
Yeah, once it comes in, I'm like literally like, it feels like Christmas. I keep checking like the tracking on it. Like, come on, man.
When is it gonna get here?
Dude,
when am I gonna get the knock?
It hasn't even shipped yet. I'm so bummed.
When'd you order it?
Like last week. I mean, it's a.
Jeez, it's if it's a good bike, it'll probably take a little bit. Right?
Well, plus like I know just like ever since the pandemic or whatever, it's just, like the bike market has just been like
Pandemic.
No new bikes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, at least, dude.
Something to look forward to.
Who cares about the bike? So you're good.
Exactly. I walked away, or I didn't walk away. I walked out of the hospital, so I'm glad about that.
You walked. You got hit by a car and walked.
It really sucked because like the visiting hours were like pretty limited,
right?
For COVID reasons.
Oh,
So like you can only have one visitor a day, and I was in there for like 3 days, and by the time I got in there the first day, it was too late for like anybody to come see me. So like my mom just came and stayed like as long as she could the next 2 days.
Jeez.
But like my phone was just shattered beyond belief.
Oh,
from
really?
the car, yeah.
I'm surprised it wasn't in like 2 pieces.
It pretty much was. Like I was cutting my finger using the screen.
You were still using your phone?
I mean, I was in a hospital for 3 days. What was I gonna do? Like watch the TV? No.
That's awesome.
Watch some sitcoms.
Yeah, hey, some sitcoms are kind of cool, right? Friends.
And dude, the worst part was like
The Office.
Whenever they would come in to like operate on like my face or whatever.
Oh man.
It would always be at the worst time. Like I'd be asleep at like 4 a.m. and they're just like, "Hey man, gotta sew your face back together."
Oh, they just wake you up.
Yeah, it was at the worst time. I mean, I guess like I don't know.
Yeah, the worst.
Like
They're always sleeping, dude.
And they would wake me up to like make me take my like painkillers and that. I'm like, dude, just let me sleep.
Whoa.
Like just leave them by the bed. I'll take them when I want them.
Yeah, I'll pick them up in the morning.
Yeah, no, it was weird. And I couldn't pee by myself.
Did you have a bag thing, or did you have to like?
No, it was just like a little like bottle I had to pee into, but like they needed to like check my hydration or whatever.
So they watched you pee.
They didn't I mean, like sometimes.
But they were in the room.
Sometimes they did, but like
Jeez.
other times they would like just make me leave it on the. So like I would just be chilling watching TV with a bottle of piss next to me.
What is up with our freaking hospitals in America, dude?
Not ideal, but yeah. Anyways,
that's
once again.
Once again, he's walking, and he's here. Drew Hodson.
Thanks, man.
A true hero, honestly.
I don't know about that.
I think so. The thing is, like, I can't really get down with like older punk music.
Really? That's where it originated.
But I like this.
Jerks and
yeah, I like the Clash. Is the Clash punk? I don't think that's punk.
That's not too.
Nah.
I mean,
nah.
You could classify it.
Pop punk in its early stage.
Like Iggy Pop type, Stooges.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I'm saying, yeah, like
I've been getting into like more in like the hard. That sounds corny.
No, what?
Like just like I don't know, the faster stuff like Circle Jerks and
dude,
just the hardcore shit.
Hard like Sonic Youth.
See, I don't think they're that hard though.
I
mean,
dude,
don't get me wrong,
really like Sonic Youth.
I love Sonic Youth. Like,
so you're thinking harder? Is Sonic Youth hard though? They're not that hard.
No, I'm talking about like like concerts where fools are going like the
Yeah.
wrong way in the mosh pit, just causing ruckus.
So do you think that is like that happens today? In today's punk, like this, like Destroy Boys?
No. I mean,
really?
I feel like there's, like I said, I'm definitely not into that scene too much.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of just watch it from afar.
So do you think it's like just super underground stuff? In terms of like what you were just describing, in terms of like people jumping around and like.
Oh, that's definitely still relevant. Like, yeah, the hardcore scene.
But do you think it was more relevant in the past years?
I feel like it was more idolized back then, I guess. Just more just like
rebellion. Right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Cause punk, I feel like punk started early. Like
that's why I've always liked that. As just like, to put it bluntly, just it's rebellious, I guess.
Yeah, you're just
against the norm, and now like it's kind of past the point of doing that. We're just kind of like, it's just a big culture now, which is awesome.
Yeah, but I think there is still some like genuine punk music of just like pure, just like aggression and like I'm pissed and like.
Oh yeah, dude, my homie's in a band. It's called
Yeah, who's in the band? What's your boy's name?
I believe he's the bass player. His name's Will, but their band is called Slump.
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 SLUMP. Check out Slump. They on Spotify, iTunes, all that.
I know they're on Spotify.
Spotify. Hey,
but
Spotify.
Dude,
check out Slump.
they press their own records, and those are like some of my favorite records.
What is the process? So if you want to draw something or if you want to paint something, what is the process of that situation? So where does it start, and then where does it sort of like end? Take me through that process. Take us through that process.
I mean, for me, usually like my ideas kind of come spur of the moment. It's like, all right, I finished a piece. Now it's time to start on this new one, you know? And like sometimes in the back of my head, I'll come up with like an idea. I'll have some ideas, and like I'll just kind of start working it out and like kind of piecing it together, and then kind of go in on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely finding like what you want to paint is a good starting point. But then also like my main thing is like my palette. I try into like before I even start, I make sure like I have the colors that I want, so that it'll turn out like a way that I want. You know. So and then you just kind of go in, do certain layers, add certain mediums to the layers, you know. You kind of learn like along the way what works best, I guess.
So were you like self-taught in this, or did you kind of, so how did you teach yourself to make these drawings that are massive, especially the bigger ones, like the bigger canvases? That's the ones that are like, that really like, make me step back and be like, whoa, like what went into this, you know?
Well, thank you, but
yeah, of course, that's awesome. These are big palettes. How big are these palettes? These are the biggest ones that you.
The bigger ones right now are 3 feet by 4 feet.
That's a wall.
But I'm looking to do more like 4 feet by 5 feet, like getting up to like 72-inch guys.
These are massive.
It's hard. That's the thing. It's hard to buy big canvases. It's expensive. So I've had to learn how to start stretching my own, which is kind of a hassle.
So what goes into it? So it's you have to buy the canvas, you have to buy the starting. Is that like the beginning of the process? Just get the canvas first. Paint, or is it, you know?
Well, yeah, you get the canvas, you prime it, you kind of very loosely kind of sketch out what you're gonna do, and then you kind of just tweak it along the way. You add a layer at a time, sort of. But that's what I do. I can't shouldn't be giving advice, but.
No, you should, because you're doing it. So what is the biggest canvas that you've done, personally?
That I've finished is the 3x4. I'm working on a 4x5 right now, but I wouldn't really call that done.
How long did that one take you?
That one took me a while. That's why.
What's a while? What can we be specific here?
Just because like I put so much into it. That's why I don't want to like call it. I just want it to be really good, but that one I started from scratch. I bought the fabric, and I went and like fabricated like the framing for it myself.
Yeah.
And then stretched it myself and primed it. So like that's just like that is a lot of
time. So you have to.
I mean, it took me like that's like months in the process. That started like back when the pandemic first went into place.
So you also don't have to just accommodate for that physical paint to canvas. You have to accommodate for time getting that canvas, and essentially you have to like think of time and actual product. And
from scratch.
From scratch.
It's a lot invested in that one.
But do you do it? It's because you genuinely enjoy it.
Oh, for sure. Like I just love the process, and even like that one, I haven't worked on that for like months, but having something like that, being able to step away and do some other stuff and come back to it. It's like
you'll always come back to it.
Yeah, I mean, like, to put it bluntly, yeah, like I'll always have something to do. Like even if I'm not feeling like, there's plenty of times where I'll do a painting and it's done and I fucking hate it. And I'm like, well, I got another blank canvas, so might as well just get back on the horse.
Exactly.
So like, as long as you keep, or for me, as long as I keep doing it, I'm gonna keep enjoying it. You know.
So I want to know, what are the can we show the paintings that you think you made that are shit?
Dude, no. I'm very self-conscious. That's my.
We'll put them on the stream, right? We'll put them on
my worst work.
But so, do you think like the fact that you can? It's really good that you're self-aware. You know, that you can say, you can step away and say, that wasn't my best work.
That's the thing, and like also,
that's really important. I think as an artist, don't you think? Like to say you can critique yourself at a rational point, like step back and just not be biased.
That's the thing. Like I'm really, I don't want to sound like narcissistic, but I'm like kind of proud of myself because like I've gotten to that point where like before I just like, dude, this is like, what am I doing? I'm just wasting time. And then I was like, all right, I kind of dig this now. Like looking back on that stuff, I'm like, dude, this is so cool.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, just I don't know. It all comes around full circle.
Yeah, I mean that's really important. I think, especially in terms of if you're just making something. I think if like I come from a video editing world, a video video setting. I'm really into that technology and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I've kind of like come to tell when like something took time to make, when something really took a minute to create. It wasn't just, and then I can also tell when something was kind of just half-assed. You know what I mean? Do you feel the same way when you look at paintings or anything like that? Even in yourself type thing? Because I feel that as well. Like I've made stuff that I can look back now and be like, yo, that you didn't really care about any of that. And then I look at other, edits or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, you really took time with that one.
Yeah, that's for sure with painting. But you gotta kind of look back at it and kind of acknowledge that you didn't really give a shit about it, Like,
yeah, of course.
I don't know. Especially with painting, like, you gotta be in a certain headspace to create good work. And, like, looking back at, like, that's the coolest thing is, like, looking back at, like, paintings. It's, like, I can kind of pinpoint what I was going through at that time. And so it's, like, symbolic to me, but, like, other people kind of get a different meaning behind it. But definitely you got to be, like, in my opinion, I don't know, got to be all in.
No, that makes...
to make good work, and, like, I can't apply that to myself, but that's for anything.
But maybe you can, though, because, like, I feel the same way what you just said about, like, when you look back, you can tell where you were and how you were feeling at that point. I feel the same way with, like, music. Like,
mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Probably you as well. Like, you can... I have Spotify. Thank you, Spotify. Love you, Spotify. Only use Spotify. I only use Spotify. Do you use Spotify?
That's my only...
Drew Hodson only uses Spotify. Yeah. So, this is a free plug for Spotify. Hi, Spotify. But anyway, that's how I feel about, like, when I make... I've had Spotify for probably 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
5 or 6 years. And I've always added songs to my liked playlist on Spotify. And I can go on Spotify and I can click my like songs and I can scroll... Dude, endlessly.
It's kind of wild when you do that, right?
Yeah, and I can find songs that I'm like I click on from like December 2015. I'm like, I remember exactly how I felt. I remember exactly why I like that song.
M83?
Yeah.
Midnight City? Come on, man.
Yeah, I know exactly how I was feeling. I know exactly where I was in my life. And that's sick that you can get that same like, feeling through your artwork, which is fucking sick, man.
Yeah, it's just fun to just keep creating new stuff, I guess.
Yeah, thanks for coming back. Thanks for sticking around for Artist Hope. We're going to wrap this up, but thank you, Drew Hodson,
thanks for
coming through. Yeah, you were just saying a second ago, 2020 is...
Yeah, so 2020 is... It's not beating my ass, but the motherfucker's got hands.
He's got hands.
It's been a weird year, man.
It's been pounding the body. It's been bah, 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 bah.
Hey, man.
But it doesn't have the final knockout blow.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's what I'm saying. 2020.
We're in the final round.
Yeah, 2020.
It's not over yet.
2020 fucking hit you with a car, but you ain't fucking knocked down.
It's all good.
And that's amazing. That means 2021 has to be fucking
I hope, man.
It's gonna be great.
I don't
2021
know.
is about to be the best year ever. Counting it, or it could be even worse than
Hopefully,
2020.
man. There's
Yeah,
a lot of weird stuff going on.
that's right. It might get weirder. It might get weirder. Everyone's strange when you're a stranger.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. Drew Hodson, thank you so much for coming on.
Dude,
do you have
thanks
any?
for-
Do you have any last words you want to part with?
No, thanks again for having me. It's been cool chilling again. Over a year later. Time 2, so.
Episode
Round
2,
2,
1 year. Yeah.
yeah.
Round 2. Yeah, there we
Exactly.
go. Let's go round 3 one time. Maybe a few months down, or maybe a
Yeah,
few
dude.
weeks, whatever. But
Dude, you should bring the equipment to my
Oh, yeah.
studio.
yeah, we'll do a
That'd be
Richmond
cool.
edition.
Yeah.
I'll bring all this to Richmond. We'll do it in an apartment or something, or maybe
That'd
on
be
the
sick.
sidewalk. Who knows?
Let's go do it on Broad Street.
Yeah, we could do it. We could do it maybe while you're maybe painting.
That'd be sick. Do like a
Interview.
Bob Ross.
Put you
type-
on a
type
lav
beat.
mic.
Yeah.
Wireless mic.
Do a Bob Ross type.
Yeah, and you're
Beat.
just painting.
Try and be really calming.
Yeah, you're just like, all right, we're gonna start with a
I
rainbow
feel like
here.
I feel like I have a calming voice.
I agree. I think you do have a calming voice. Great look.
All right. Well, thanks for having me.
Hey, that's
It's been
my that's my job.
Oh man.
Thanks for coming on. Thank you for coming on. Drew Hodson. Check out the website, drewhodson.com. All the work is available. You are also available on Instagram.
Mhm. Yeah, I got my email link through my website, and then obviously.
We'll link everything in the bottom.
Yeah. There's a lot of links.
Yeah, a lot of links, but you click one, you're bound to find something nice. Drew Hodson, thank you for coming on. Art is dope.
Thanks.
Appreciate you. And thank you, the audience, for listening and watching, or maybe both. We'll see you next time very soon. Appreciate it. Art is dope. Out. Mwah.